Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday live stream. This time, and just like last time, in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Be running a load for the All Europe Challenge. Or I guess it's, yeah, the All Europe Challenge. From Portugal to Poland today. I have a load of beverages. We'll get to that in just a little bit. First, I want to recognize who is here early and on time. We've got Phantom 6767 who just rejoined the Flatbedder or the channel membership as the Flatbedder. Welcome back to the adventure. I don't know if Phantom has been a Flatbedder in the past. He's definitely been a reefer hauler for a long time. Tasmified is here. Nice to see you, Taz. Let's see, Andre Benfer. Welcome to the stream, Andre. Vigner is here. Vigner, thanks for all the posts, the commentary on the on yesterday's video that I put up. If you guys didn't see that, we had a convoy in the Discord this past Sunday, and we did Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we did ProMods from northern Scotland to Reykjavik, Iceland, and it was quite an interesting drive for some of us. It wasn't my first time driving across Iceland, of course, but it was the first time I took the southern route. And we had a couple of folks that it was their first time in ProMods at all, and that was Wiz Nation. It was his first time, his first day, his first. Oh, no, I think it was his first day. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, he and I first did a load in northern Norway, and then we all got together in Scotland for the convoy. We went to Reykjavik. And then Willie, Douglas Williams, who hopefully will show up, it was his first time in ProMods. And he doesn't have a lot of experience in Euro Truck at all, so we really threw him to the wolves. Okay, Trucker Kitty is here. Oh, and Vigner's commentary or comments in the video, for the video, he was clarifying some things that came up during the commentary or discussion during the stream or during the convoy, because a lot of us, we just don't know certain things, and of course we don't know how to pronounce anything. So that was helpful. Vigner, Trucker Kitty is here, Ken Beard is here, Postek is here, welcome. Adam is here, Lobo 1G is here, Nightbot is here. Watch your P's and Q's, turn off that caps lock key, and don't spit out too many emojis. Nightbot will get you. Edmund Bouchard, welcome to the stream. Greg Ulray is here. All right, I'm going to do some shout outs, and then we'll get going. Isabella Hagloff, Rob Strecker. Oh, Lurch is here in the chat with me. Sorry, you didn't post anything in the live chat, so I didn't. Or if you missed it, Lurch is here.
Hey, everybody.
He'll be reading your chat, so I can hopefully stay between the lines. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Bill Welburn. Nicholas Triple XN. Susan Arthur, our top Euro Truck driver for April 2025. Captain Minnesota, formerly XLT 588 Gaming. Got me off guard with that one. Trucker Kitty, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for March 2025, and our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Hazamified, John A. Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top Euro Truck driver for July 2025. Wash, our top Euro Truck driver for April 2024. Phantom 6767, our top Euro Truck driver for October 2024. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. Carlin Torsev Ice Bear, our top Euro Truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B, David Long, aka Shorty, our top Euro Truck driver for September 2024. And Wiz Nation, our top ATS driver for July 2025. Well, there's Lowrider and Trucker John. Welcome to the stream, guys. All right, we are going to get started momentarily. By the way, for those of you, and I didn't post this yesterday in the Discord, we will be having a American Truck Simulator convoy in the Discord Sunday. It hasn't been published yet. I forgot that I needed to do it because Pugwash is out sick. He normally does those on Thursdays, and I completely spaced it. So I will try to get that up later today for those of you who are in the Discord and would like to participate. Dasmified, flatbedder for 30 months, 2.5 years. Wow. That's insane. Oh, look who's working. Dream Elements is working. Let's to see if the buy me a coffee thing is working today. We'll see if that happens. Okay, so without further ado, let's get going. First, let's talk about where we are, where we're going. Yeah, I artificially changed the light. We are in Lisbon. We're right outside of Lisbon. Last time we ended up in Faro, and I couldn't find a load out of there, but I set this up yesterday. But I did find one right out of Lisbon, so I had to do a quick travel over there. And we are headed to north central Poland. Olsztyn, I guess is how you would say that. Yeah, that's the ticket. So we're going to be driving across Spain, diagonally, France, Belgium, Germany, of course, and then Poland. So the estimated driving time without stopping for fuel, rest, and detours is 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 23 minutes. We'll see how that goes. I forgot to do that. Oh, well, that's working, sort of. Coffee mug is up in the top. I need to fix that. Thank you, Taz, for the coffee and for testing. Let's see. Fix that. All right, hopefully that will fix it. Yeah, alerts, I can, now it's starting to sound like bumping. Bumping. Hey, what happened to my truck? Lurch has a funny noise, or not funny. He's got a noise, a sound we can't identify. Could be electronic too. You're not, but yeah, you're not hardwired, right? You're wireless.
Wireless, yeah.
So we've got 23 tons of beverages we're taking from the shuttle cola facility here in Lisbon. We've got 3,218 kilometers to cover. Now I still have a lot of ground to cover on this All Europe challenge. Can I do this
Lowrider
one?
says, are you planning an ATS stream this weekend?
No. Actually, only because I hadn't planned. Actually, I thought about doing this again tomorrow because I still have a lot of ground to cover, and I thought I'd get in 2 of these. So the next leg after this is Poland to Norway. I mean, I could... that wind noise is really loud. Let me dial down that volume a bit. I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing. I don't think this is it, but we'll dial this down to... Let's see. Ambient sound. Wow, this is all the way down to 30%. Still kind of loud. At least for me.
Ross says, good afternoon, Boomer and Lurch.
Hey, Matthew. Welcome to the stream.
Vigor says, are you going to push as many legs as possible so you might finish the challenge?
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I got a lot of ground to cover. And the challenge ends at the end of the month. I've been really busy with work the last couple weeks, but that should, I expect that to tail off. I finished a big project. And for those of you who don't know what I'm referring to is I build websites for small businesses. A lot of them are businesses that do home remodeling. So I wrapped one up this week that I've been working on for over 2 months. It doesn't take me too long, 2 months to do it, but when you factor in how long it takes to get information from the client, and there's always delays, it's like anything else, it takes longer than you think. I almost need to do one of these legs every day almost. I don't remember how many I have left, but it's more than a dozen. Besides, I'd like to be doing more driving. Really not been driving a lot this past 2-3 weeks. Now I say that knowing that this run will put me over my minimums for Euro Truck for the month. But that's also partly because I've done some long runs.
Matthew Walter says, how are you doing today?
Good, Matthew. Glad to be back in the driver's seat. And welcome to the stream, Matthew. I did drop a pin an appropriate distance out for our first stop today.
Here's Pilot Bro.
Hey, Pilot. Ooh.
He says, I heard that dirty word again.
I or work?
Minimum.
Oh. You've done yours, haven't you? I think you're way ahead of me on American Truck.
He hit his goal. Then his PC decided I was going to take a break.
Now, why can't France do this? Put these overhead gantries over here and read your your thingy. Trying to remember if we hit Spain yet. We must have. Right. All right, I gotta check. Look at the map. No. We have not crossed. We're getting close to it, though. Okay. Well, that's the last toll for Portugal.
And there's Ducky. Says, drive carefully, Boomer.
Hey, Ducky. Thanks. So far, so good. Welcome to Spain.
Bienvenidos a España.
Oh, the speed limit's 90 here. Well, I'm not going to do 90, but I'll do 85.
Gray says hi.
Welcome, Gray.
And Trucker John says, Boomer, what mod are you using to show the country flags as you enter a new country?
ProMods. That's built into ProMods.
What do you mean, Gray? What popping? Where are you going?
Up at the top. And there, and there. Going to Poland. Portugal to Poland. Details in the description below.
Let's keep on trucking.
Let's. Euro trucking. Trucker John, I don't remember. Do you run Euro Truck also? cloudy today.
Yeah, I was thinking it looks like rain. Ducky says, can we see a 5-star haul from Boomer today?
That would be nice. I don't think so because this is not as heavy as I would need it to be. I mean, I guess it's possible. If, no accidents, no fines, not late. If I keep my fuel economy good, the distance is there, but the cargo mass is not. I think it would need to be another 7 tons.
Says you're right, cargo mass is too low.
Now that I've gotten past that work project, I mean, I've got a couple of small ones on the board. But I got past that big hurdle. I started thinking again about doing something to celebrate, or not celebrate, but recognize, memorialize when I exceeded 1,000 uploads for my channel, which was back in March, I think. I kind of set that aside for a while because of, you know, work and other things going on. So I've been thinking about it again. I forget where I put my notes for that.
Becky says, Boomer Bloopers edition to celebrate with?
Well, one of the ideas that somebody suggested, which I liked, but it would take a lot of work to put together, things like that. A big project would involve going back and doing like highlights of the last 3 years, 3.5 years. I mean, the number of uploads I have goes way back, like 10 years. When I was only posting real life trucking videos before I even discovered American Truck Simulator.
Back when he was a wee baby boomer. says, what trailer are you using?
Well, this is a company provided beverage trailer or liquid food tanker by Schwartzmuller. May the Schwartz be with us. Now, I have a trailer like this, but this isn't mine. Let's see, how much time we got on the clock? 3.5 hours. Gotta be getting close to my stop. I think I see the pin coming up.
Lowrider says, as a German, it sounds funny how you pronounce the trailer's name, the Schwartzmuller or whatever.
Schwartzmuller. Yep. I don't doubt it. Let's see, we don't need fuel. We're just gonna stop and park for the night. Let's see. What do I have? Did I not? Did I miss the pin? That's weird. All right, so need to find something 9 hours out for the next stop. Okay, that's only 4. 6.5. Here we go. We'll go in here for our next stop. I think that's where I came last time too. Last time I came through here anyway. Yeah. So, first things first. How much time is left on the load? 85 hours. Driving time. $36, almost 37 hours. So we got to factor in 9-hour rest breaks and other things. Not today, pilot. Hopefully tomorrow. Still got to get that done. So let's do. Oh, I just saw your message, Taz. Testing. JJ Man, 1982. Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023. Omega Trucking, our top ATS driver for January 2025. Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. Troken, Douglas Williams. JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2025. Thomas Berger, Doom3. Matthew Roth. Lee Jenkins. Lee01 Mr. Jennifer Roth. We'll do some more at our next stop. What? Oh. All right. So it's just after midnight, so we'll be driving the bulk of this leg in the dark. So there's nothing to look at outside.
Wiz Nation is here.
Hey, Wiz.
Just got off the phone, he says. I am good so far. He says, drawing. Did I win? Has been no drawing. Yeah, Tess said it. Hasn't been one yet.
Wiz, you're not eligible. You're a top driver. Speaking of which, they'll need to hear from you on what you want to do for your custom truck skin. I see stars. I guess there's that. This guy seems to have the same trailer as me.
It says top driver, yes.
It is the same trailer.
Wiz Nation says American flag wrapped with, wrapped with God Bless America on the back. of the truck on my Volvo.
Okay, well send that to me in a DM so I can copy and paste it in where I gotta paste it. Also need to know which cabin style.
Lowrider says the mirrors in that Volvo are pretty good. Says Volvo is new, I think, 2024.
Okay, but put all that into a DM to me. Preferably a screenshot of the exact cabin, truck and cabin style. Usually from the garage screen.
Carlin says, hello, chat. Happy Friday.
Hey Carlin. Glad you made it.
Carlin says, I like the Volvo you're driving.
Thanks. I like it too. I still prefer my Scania though. Just been driving the Volvo for a while.
Ducky is waiting for Scania box trucks to be released.
Isn't that going to be next year? Or later this year?
Probably together with Nordic Horizons, it says. says done. Sent DM.
Thank you. I'll get with you later.
Says welcome. Oh. No, oh, we're coming into France. So that was the last Italian toll booth back there, and this is the first French. First of many. Spanish.
What?
Means last of the Spanish toll booths.
What'd I say?
Italian.
Oh. Wow, I was way off. Saw that bus coming from the right lane. I thought sure he was gonna smack into me.
Tasmified says time for my most favorite game ever.
What's that? Toll booth hockey? Oh, simulator.
Toll booth simulator.
That's a good one. Yeah, it feels like that. Just barely get up to speed and you gotta slow down for another toll booth. Here comes another one.
Harlan says traffic light simulator bothers me the most. The lowrider says at least you don't have to full stop at every toll.
Yeah, there's that. Once you figure out which lane to go through, and it's different. Spain is second from the right. France, it's either the two leftmost ones. all this slowing down, speeding back up is messing with my fuel economy. I was down to right around 28 liters per 100 kilometers. Now I'm back up over 29. Here comes another one. Well, the sky is lighting up, getting brighter.
I gotta hit the little truckers and I'll be right back.
Ooh. Here comes another one. Thanks, Vigner. It was better, as I said a little bit ago, but all this slowing down and speeding up is messing with it. Well, Vigner, that means we're going to have another busy winter coming up, because we'll have the Halloween event. Sometime early November, mid-November. No, October rather, sorry. So yeah, it'll probably be November, early December. Nordic Horizons, I think. Yeah, lowrider, it's definitely the scale of the map. We also got to wonder if Louisiana's going to come out yet this year. Should be getting close to that. Nice, Carlin. Nothing like a nice cross-country drive. See the sights. Yeah, I think Louisiana's next, and then Illinois, and then South Dakota. But South Dakota will be next year. I mean, Illinois might be next year. You guys been checking out the blog posts that are coming out for Louisiana? The most recent one was featuring bridges, and I've been across almost all of the bridges in that post. Are you sure, Vigner? Because Louisiana was announced before they teased Illinois. Unless they're accelerating Illinois, I think Louisiana will be first or next. Well, let's see, how far out are we? hour and a half ish. There we go. So we're going around. Oh yeah, going around Paris. See you, Taz. Not going to join us later on the farm? Accidentally turned off my cruise control. Okay.
Back.
Okay, welcome back. I think I caught everything.
Wiz says, are you doing the farming tonight?
Yep, shortly after this stream is over. It's Friday.
He says, okay, I will set up my gear then. Japsai is here.
Hey, Japsai, and okay, Matthew said something and it disappeared.
Yeah, he made a typo, said something about Farming Simulator 3. Oh yeah, he says, are you doing Farm Sim 25 on live tonight?
Nope. No, it's just in the Discord.
Maybe live in the Discord, but
Yeah.
that's different.
Looks like we'll be back on the hobo farm. Okay, you can certainly hang out and watch, and unless you've got 25, you can hop in. If you got the PC version of 25, you can hop on the map with us.
Says I don't have gaming PC and Farm Sim 25.
Okay. I almost missed my exit. And we do need fuel this time. Ah,
Got any more shout outs you got to do?
yeah. Not what I'm feeling now. As soon as I get parked.
Alan said that makes two of us. Matt.
What?
Pilot responded to Matthew Walter, that makes two of us. Don't have a gaming PC or a Farm Sim 25.
Is well, I know you don't have Farm Sim, but is that the one with the bad RAM? Ah, hate to try and go to sleep in the middle of the morning. So, Colin Percival, Pancake Man, Ken Beard, Road Trip Nerd, Grumpy Gruntpot Gaming. What? Man, when it rains, it pours. Lord Dragon, Greg Ulray, Ken Maselman, Timothy Parrish. Let's take a quick look at the map and see. First of all, we got 28 hours of driving. How much time is left? 66. So we're going to lose 9 when I sleep. And I need to look out 9 hours. Oh, why is there a 2 there? That's 8.5. So we'll pull into this place here next. Sabotage, like from a munchkin. Unintentional sabotage. Or could it have been your wife? Oh, whoops. Let's see how much distance this has. 1943, 1984. Because I have yet to travel around this direction. Definitely need to do this one day. Not today. Got too much ground to cover as it is. Hauling 5-ton and BC Adventures, MKA Transportation, Ravendron Supermanium. Okay. Ah.
I will leave that one up to you, pilot.
That's fine. We just remind people that we don't want to get off into politics. Okay, let's see here. Oh. But I get the sentiment. It's a joke. I'm gonna go around this roundabout. Round and around.
Kitty is getting done with work early here, so I may be back.
Okay.
I will just mute myself in the Discord, and I'll let you know in chat when I get back.
Okay. Lurch has got to head out, do some dad taxi work. He should be back. Yeah, Lowrider, we try to avoid news of the day and politics and religion and all that stuff. We're here to have fun. Just a place to get away from some of the things that are going on in the world. No worries. Oh, I was going to turn off that particular Nightbot message, and I forgot. Well, aside from all the toll booths, this drive across France is kind of nice. Sounds like they were working on that overpass. Slowly getting dusky. Yep, it's getting darker little by little. Sky is still overcast. Hello, Bongs. Welcome to the stream. Have you been here before? With that name? All the way from South Africa. Okay, welcome. I don't remember, but I'm old and I forget things. So don't take it personal. So far, we've driven over 1,500 kilometers. We still have 1,700 to go. Long way. No. I've never been on Truckers MP. I've just heard too many bad things about it, so I've never gone on. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I haven't seen a toll booth in like all day. This particular driving session. Since I last slept. That would be good with me. Quite frankly, I think that's the way it ought to be.
Or is this a toll booth? No? Maybe that was speed cameras. Yeah, lowrider, that's what I keep hearing. Well, I mean, that's what I've heard many times. Wow, where do we need to go here? Oh, gotta come all the way over here. I guess I could do this one. Yeah, this is pretty confusing. Really? Nothing stupid like going in the wrong entrance there. Well, Ryder, you should join us. A lot of us do hardcore in our VTC. Exactly. We have at least one other German member of our VTC. You wouldn't be the only one. Links are in the description below. Hey, I'm speeding. Whew, that was close.
Ooh, 50. City of Lights. Oop. Hello, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Ah. I think the last time I said something about our distance, we had traveled over 1,500, had 1,700 to go. Now we traveled over 1,700 and have 1,500 to go. And I better slow down. There's a cop right next to me. Be literally right next to me. If I don't stop weaving and bobbing, he's gonna pull me over. And give me a field sobriety test. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I guess I could have stayed in this lane. Let me get this straight, Mikey. You want them to give you a field sobriety test? I'd rather not have the interaction at all. Okay, I've had enough of Paris.
I just want to get on the open road and get to my destination. There we go. Speed's back up. That's interesting, Lowrider. That's a way of saying things. I think we inherited that from the English. Hey, was I supposed to go that way? Whoops. So it's like we use the word right, not always to indicate location, but well, we do. We don't say it's like opposite of left, but rather like right here, right now. It's kind of like an emphasis. So right next to me on the left, right to the left of me. That's actually proper English, sort of. Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I didn't even think about how I said that, because it's natural and normal to me as an English speaker. But I guess a more proper way to say it would be, there's a police car just to the left of me. Except we use right in that context, so right to the left of me. Yeah, English is weird. But even folks from the UK, they use the word right in ways that we don't in America. Toll booth. And I want to be on the left lane here. Oof. Let me in, I'm coming over. Like the English or people from the UK might use that word in a context that we wouldn't in America. Like they might say something like, I gave him a right good talking to. Yeah, we don't say that. We might say something like, well, I told him off, or I set him straight. But we don't use right in that context. Okay, this is a bunch of semantics. Where's that sleep trigger coming up at? Got 3.5 hours. I know what you mean. It is confusing.
Right. There's definitely differences between English, American English, Australian English, and even to a lesser extent, Canadian English. Which is more like American English than British English. Yeah, then there's Southern English. Oh, another one. Lurch is back. Oh, and Boston English, yeah. Boston English, yeah. New Englanders.
Howdy, everyone. Speaking of the southern accent.
Breckish. Brecky English. I don't know what that is.
Hello, Mikey. Yes, the dad taxi service is done for right now. Mikey says Star Trek English. It still doesn't.
How was that different?
Pilot says still lost. That's technobabble. Mikey says we use a lot more of the sci-fi terms at conventions. Pilot says literally what the script would say. Rather than Star Trek English, it would be convention talk.
Welcome to Belgium. Here comes our rest area.
It says BRB. Who gave you permission to lead the keyboard, though? Oh my god, we have found a nuclear vessels.
Whew. What a long day. Let's see, what is it? 3:30 in the morning. Let's do the next 9-hour stop. And that.
Lowrider says Back in my military service, my U.S. buddy was from Chicago, and I understand him perfectly fine, and thought my English is not that bad. Then I met this guy from Ireland.
Yeah. And the only thing worse than that is Scottish. Let's see, can we make that distance?
Why have you got against the Scottish, mate?
That's
Oh, that
9.5
sounded terrible.
hours. I better stick to the. It's not that far though. Okay, 9.5 hours out. Just past Magdeburg.
You'll be pushing those dilithium crystals.
See, how much time do I have left on the? Well, I'll get to that in a minute. So let's do the photo mode for a bit while I do some shout outs. Stop the clock. So the Gigliottis, JBVHD, It's Angry Blake, The Stony Tony Show, Darren Radcliffe, William Giacone, Jeff Ward, Dan Brewster. All right, do some more next time. So, Lowrider, what'd you do in the military? And I assume that was the German military? Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Again, wrong button. Sleep, and then we'll figure out how much time we got. Ooh. Nice. Middle of the day. 11 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
The writer says, yes, German military, and I drove military trucks for transport.
All right.
Carlin says, have a good evening, everyone. I have to real life for a bit.
Okay. See ya, Carlin. Thanks for hanging out.
Mikey with his now familiar thank you for the hard work you put into your streams.
Thank you, Mikey.
Says anytime. That was kind of weird visual artifact.
Missed it.
The way some of the lines in the road are kind of disappearing as you come up to them.
Oh,
Not all of them, but some of them.
yeah. I have noticed. I've noticed that in areas. Well, I don't know if it's ProMods or not.
Bigner says it'll be interesting to see the stats for the challenge next time you post it on Discord.
Yeah, I guess I should do that. We've got a few people, Redbeard, Lobo, myself, we're all in the same general area. Lobo finished this run, or this leg already. I don't remember if he won. I think he also, yeah, he also did the next one. I think this is Redbeard either just finished this one or this is next for him. I forget. I got to get going on the All States Challenge too. I want to kick that off in a couple of weeks.
Speaking of Lobo, he's on Norway to Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you finished Norway because you went way up north.
I must have missed his arrival because otherwise I would have done it.
Huh?
I must have missed Lobo's arrival.
Arrival?
When he got into the chat.
I saw him earlier.
Must have been
in the
while I
chat.
was gone.
No.
I didn't. I don't recall seeing him before.
I think he was here early. Yeah. Yeah, when we were still, I hadn't even started yet.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna.
Other than that, though.
No. I guess he's driving. Norway to Netherlands.
Pilot says he was early and on time.
Yep.
Jay Ricketts says I'm late.
Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. We still got over 1,100 kilometers to go yet. We've covered over 2,100 so far. This is a nice long run. Yeah, before I started the countdown, he had popped into the chat, and I was going to mention something just to you, but I may as well say it now. It's just as funny. I was thinking that he must, because you know I have text files where I store a lot of little information, like my welcome greeting to people when they join the Discord, things like that. I'm thinking that he must have that in a text file where he just copies and pastes it every time.
Oh, hi Boomer in chat?
Yeah. Because it's always exact. Not that it'd be hard to type that or anything, but
Always identical.
Well, not hi, howdy.
Yeah, whatever it
He
is.
says I type it every time.
Okay, well then, good on you.
Just for the fun of it, I want to say it anyway. Howdy, boomer chat. Mikey booked a load of rice to Spokane, Washington, weighing 59,563 pounds.
Okay. Where'd you get that rice? That's pretty heavy, by the way. Okay, we are leaving Netherlands and we're going to be rolling into Germany.
The land of Ausfahrt.
Land of Ausfahrt. Willkommen zum Deutschland.
Yo, 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 Grandpa Boom Boom.
Oh, there he is.
Mikey says got it at Walbert playing ATS.
Whoops. Yeah, but where? You said
What
you're going to
city?
Spokane. Where'd you get it? Walbert in what city?
Go ahead and post some more emojis. Make my day, Rick Rashid. Rashid says just in time for the end of the stream.
Oh, we still
got a
got
ways
an
to
hour.
go.
Yeah.
Newport.
It's Newport, Oregon. Yeah, we still have over almost 1,100 kilometers to go. It's a
Yes.
long run.
As I did the Clint voice for Nightbot, it makes me think of a little skit that Michael Winslow did way back. This guy that likes making noises with his voice. He did a little something with a Clint voice. Yo, Clint. Yeah. Why you always talk like that? I gotta go to the bathroom. Rashid says Battlefield 6 open beta going on.
Nope. Can't talk me into it.
enough, we might be lucky to have a Susan appearance before the end.
That would be nice. I think we're going to take this Autobahn all the way to Poland. Okay. We just passed Dortmund. And I think our next stop is past Magdeburg, I believe. Oh, we're not even to Hamburg yet. So that's Osnabrück to the north. it's Hanover. Not Hamburg.
Lowrider says a big German Autobahn this empty at 6 p.m. is my personal wet dream.
Yeah. It does seem a little unrealistic. Same thing is true in American Truck Simulator on any freeway, especially when you get into California.
Yeah, you're not stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic for hours.
Yeah, you know, Interstate 10 between Los Angeles and Palm Springs, or California Highway 62, which is the Pomona Freeway. That's bumper to bumper all day long, seems like. This feels more like Southern California during COVID. I had to go down to Southern California during the height of COVID a couple of times, and it was awesome. Actually, there was hardly any cars on the freeway.
Lowrider adds, but this is what I love about these sims. Only the good parts of truck driving.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, driving American Truck Simulator takes me back to my truck driving days, and it makes me miss it. And then I watch Bonehead Truckers videos, and I'm reminded of all the things I hated about trucking, like dealing with four-wheelers, other truckers at truck stops and shippers. None of that is present in the game, which is a good thing. So Rick, have you been spending much time in Battlefield 6, I think it was?
Yeah. He's playing on his Xbox right now. and listening to you.
Well, I'm not saying much right now. Mostly just enjoying the scenery. So we're down to a little over 750 kilometers. So I guess that's one more day.
Yes, he just had a 15 kill streak.
Wow. So is that available on Steam? I don't know why I'm asking. I don't want to get sucked in. Besides, I should probably ask Pilot that question. Okay, there it is in the distance. Our next rest stop. Okay. We are coming up on Magdeburg.
That'll be a second there. I refreshed my stream because I thought I had missed something when you said okay. I didn't see anything new come up.
No. I'm just talking to myself. Or I was looking at the map or whatever and commenting on that.
She says not sure on Xbox.
The Elba River. I can't believe I don't already have all this discovered. Could just be because it's ProMods. And here comes our rest stop for the night. And we're back to a normal day-night schedule. It's just after 9 p.m., which is usually when I hit my sleep triggers. And I better get fuel. By the time I get parked, it'll be close to 10 p.m. So maybe more like 9:30. Let's see. How much time do we have left? 30 hours. I'm gonna sleep. That'll be 9. Andrew Strauber, Jason Sutton, Dr. Dube, E&A Trucking, Guide of Warriors, Eddie Parsley, Sunflower, Greg Ito FM, and David Bohanan. If I got that right. That is all of the shout outs. So let's this. So do I have 21 hours? Yep, 21 and a half hours. And we've got 10 hours of driving. Ooh, can I get it all done? I guess I could probably get to just shy of there. And looks like we got some slow driving ahead of us. That's 9 hours. So what is the name of this town? Grudziasza. You're right. So if we get to there and I'm really low on time, I'll plan on stopping here. Well, you know what? I'll just drop the pin because I'll just drive right through it. Otherwise, I'm going to try to go all the way. Ooh, there's a place right here. Let's do that. Let's see if we can make it all the way. 10 hours.
Rashid says I'm down the rabbit hole. I need to buy it.
Wow, that good, huh? Because that's saying something for Rashid. If he's going to spend money, you know it's good. At least he likes it. Okay. Oh, let's get going.
Yeah.
Possibly the last part of this run. Well, this is the last driving day. And it's all during daylight, because here it is, 6:30 in the a.m. we got to get over one more. Anybody else see that left mirror blank out? I wonder if my electricity turned off without... I don't know, I didn't hear the engine restart.
Mikey says I have the stream playing while I'm playing ATS.
So I'm gonna guess you didn't see it. Just my imagination anyway. That's alright.
Mikey says, Boomer, if you said it happened, then it happened.
Okay. Guess I should have tried to get in the other lane, but he was so close I had my eye on him I couldn't look out my left mirror.
Now tomorrow's live stream, I don't know how far it is to go from wherever in Poland to someplace in Norway. I wouldn't be opposed to doing a fairly short run, and maybe I could get another one in. We'll have to see.
Lowrider says, what a nice chilling stream. Just what I needed after a long, stressful day.
Yeah? Cool. Well, glad it's working out for you. We are leaving Germany and crossing over into Poland. What river is this? Can't tell. Welcome to Poland. Oh, and we've got a toll booth. Was there no option to go flying through? No, because you got to take a ticket.
Mikey says, hopefully I don't see another way station on this trip.
You see that thing we passed under a little bit ago? It was not a road. The thing for wildlife to cross over. I also like to refer to it as a top level predator buffet line. Long time to sit in one spot. Been sitting here for almost 3 hours.
Lowrider says, yep, for wildlife crossing save.
Yep, that's why I call it a predator buffet line. All they gotta do is camp out at either end.
and wait for their favorite meal to walk up.
Mikey just passed a semi with a broken trailer.
But I think those things are a great idea, though. Otherwise, you'd have the larger or all of them trying to cross over the motorway, getting killed. A lot more animals would be killed. And as you get into the bigger animals like deer, then it also means serious vehicle damage and possibly even fatalities. So here comes another one. I guess everybody's got to stop. We got an exit coming up. It was nice of them to have that green light waiting for us.
And I just read Lowrider's comment on mute.
Really? How did it sound?
Sounded great. Lowrider said, last year, October, a deer jumped in front of my car at 5 a.m. Foggy conditions. No fun, I'll tell you. And of course, my car was totaled.
Yep, I've had it happen. I haven't been totaled, but I've had serious damage.
Adam Buser says, I'm here. I've been trucking in Iowa.
Nice. Yep. Get those Iowa miles in. We're getting close. Less than 20 million miles to complete the World of Trucks Discovering Iowa or Exploring Iowa event. I forget what it is. Ooh, we got to turn left here.
Cruising.
Cruising Iowa.
Cruising whatever states.
That's right.
Got my eye on you. Well, now we're driving around the Polish countryside.
Vigner says 18,478,729 miles to go for the Cruising Iowa event.
Yeah, we're getting down there, and that's out of a goal of 125 million. Well, I've been watching the trip meter, and so far we just passed 3,000 kilometers that we've driven so far. That's a long drive. slow down a little bit. Ooh.
Lowrider says, indeed it is a long drive, but you're looking fresh, I say. What time is it on your side? Here it is almost midnight.
I look fresh, do I? I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. It's after 1440. We're gonna make this delivery around 3 p.m. Oops. Tired. Was just getting up to speed, and we got hit with a 50-kilometer speed limit. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Ooh. It goes jish. Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Adam says, now just completed Iowa roads 80%, still 20 more to go.
Wow. Yeah, that's a thing. I can see how much I've done here. I keep forgetting to look at individual areas, like how much of Poland? 40%. Yeah, there's a lot of Poland I haven't done.
Mikey just pulled into a second way station.
Yep, it's like that in the US. This way to Gdansk. I know how to pronounce that. Well, I was gonna make a... Whoa. Sorry. My watch reflecting the IR from my head tracking. I was gonna make a call out when I hit the 200 kilometer mark. But that was 36 kilometers ago. What?
Saw another flash on the screen.
I missed it.
That's my string got behind.
This is the kind of driving the roads I'd like to drive in real life. With all this nice scenery. I love trees. Well, we are approaching only 100 kilometers to go. That's it, less than 100 kilometers. Oh, there's a train up ahead. $50? All of a sudden, just 50? Oh, there it is. Got me in a speed trap. Well, absolutely I'm not going to get 5 stars now. I thought I'd at least get 4.9. Right up to the end.
Vigner says I've also gotten a ticket in that spot.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, we got a red light. We have an hour and 22 minutes of driving remaining.
we've got 2.5 hours on the clock. We've got about a 1 hour window. I'm at 30.
Figure ads, and that wasn't in ProMods.
So that tunnel, that little mini tunnel there is not in ProMods? Or wait a minute, excuse me. No, obviously it's there in ProMods because I'm in ProMods. Various flags. We got Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. I've learned a lot from this game.
Daniel says, yes, it's in the game.
Okay. Alright, well, we can at least get into town. See how we're doing on the clock. Because there's a sleep trigger there right at that last, at that turn after we get into town. Otherwise, this thing coming up, that was going to be the stop for the night. Gotta watch my speed. Almost there. I don't want to wipe out, lose the load.
Lowrider says, welcome to Eastern Europe, the lands who learned to speak without vowels.
Oh, I just got a yawn. There's our destination. And there's our parking spot. Ah, finally. 3,235 kilometers. I'm gonna go down to that hotel and park.
The writer said, anyone here enjoying the stream and not hitting the like button?
I hit it. Move. Oh, now he's not gonna stop? G.
Mikey just smashed that like button.
Thank you. Oh, we got a Mercedes, a DAF, Scania, and what's that one down there? Is that a something else? What is that? Iveco? Yes, I was looking at the bottom text. Stralis. Okay. Tired. Let's advance the clock. Okay. I want to look at something before we wrap her up. I'm gonna look for a load. Going to Norway. See if we got one out of here. Looky there. Oh, that's way up north. I don't want to go that far. I mean, I could do that as just as one stream tomorrow, but holy buckets. If we went back here to this place. Nope. Nope. Let's
Stavanger, 1547.
Vigner said, how long was that load to Norway?
So this one's 1547. The one to Bode or whatever it is, Boder, 1812. Pretty long.
All right, the job report. 1,285 hardcore points, 3,234 kilometers, 4.4 stars.
Yeah, I got dinged for the ticket, speeding ticket. Okay. Well, I'm not going to choose one now, but tomorrow's live stream, I will be driving from Poland to Norway. Sort out what load I'm doing later. Let's see. Here we go. Once again, I want to thank everyone for being here. I hope you join me tomorrow while we do another run in the All Europe Challenge. Thanks for the coffee, Taz. And thanks everyone else for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.